Alright everyone, it is I, Schrodinger Jazzstar Valentine, and today I have a bit of unfortunate news regarding my desktop. Yeah, you see, Vixen I wouldn't say died, because she more or less still works, for the most part. But isn't really in a good spot right now is what I would say. Hey Furret, how you doing? And alright. But yeah, more like my desktop is just really screwed up right now. That's a better way of putting it. Because again, can't quite say died if it's still, more or less works. But yeah, so what happened is, on Sunday night, while I was, preparing to get on Roblox, the Wi-Fi card, well, first the Wi-Fi card disconnected, and then when I went to, check Task Manager to see what was going on, lo and behold, I discovered that it had gone into a full-on hard drive panic. And no matter what I would try, I eventually had to end up restarting the whole PC. And though it did successfully reboot, pretty much, though it did successfully reboot, very few programs actually run now. I was able to get Roblox functionality back, Discord still loads for the most part, but Gary's mod, error screen. VR chat, blue screen. Minecraft does not even load on Vixen at all anymore. So, yeah, it's just a whole thing. And unfortunately, this will mean that a lot of my more desktop-heavy series, a lot of those will have to be postponed until I could get a new one. And unfortunately, the only way I will be able to get a new one is after I get the whole IRL job situation figured out and have to reduce my stream time. Oh, come on, FNAF team. That's a little harsh. So yeah, tech-wise, I'm kinda in a little bit of a bad place, but we'll figure it out eventually. But on a lighter note, we have made some progress on the Federation Tower. Now today we will of course have to, at the very least, get Yep, and you could thank FNAF team for saving the Minecraft world. God damn it. But yeah, today we're gonna have to work on, getting the floor layout planned, which I do have a way of doing it. So that, we do have the overall height figured out and number of floors. I admit, it's probably gonna be a one-way trip up. But, you know, it's better than nothing. So yeah, let's get at this. Let's actually do this here. Um, there we go. Actually, you know what? I think I have a better way of doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how much this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, total floors we are aiming for. Yeah. And then there we go. And damn it. Actually, no, we're gonna have to go back and rework all of that because, yeah, the way we build buildings over here in the Federation. Yeah, the way we build buildings. Uh-oh. God damn it. God damn it. Of course it will. Of course it will. Alright, let's see how many. How many floors is that? So 1, 2. 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. We aim to be taller than Yotsuba at the very least. So 9. There we go. So, I do wonder, how are we gonna, go about building all of this? So, I think we will have to develop new techniques, only because usually when we build, big modular facilities that are laid out, are laid out so that everything is usually on the same level. I mean, there are sometimes areas of verticality, like, maintenance bays and stuff like that. But for the most part, everything is on the same level. That is just, our building style. That is just how we usually constructed buildings for the most part. Now, on the other hand, we're gonna have to develop new techniques because a lot of the pre-existing ones we had will not really work for a structure like this. Whoa. Mainly because, number one, it's not modular. And number two, and more importantly, the floor layout is a little bit different. Again, a bit of an oversight, but it is something we will have to work with. I cannot stop humming Orcus Tower as I build this, I'm sorry. There we go. Da 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 da. Also, of course, on top of that, there are some other design considerations we are going to have to consider. Number one, Well, I'll discuss this once I get a drink and come back. Be right back. Hey, Gado. How you doing? Also, I'm back. Alright, there we go. But how you doing, Gado? But yeah, there are some other considerations we do have to make. Number one, we do not have access to advanced Imperial and or Monarchy lift systems. You see, as shown over the last few streams, the Monarchy now has more advanced lift systems known as turbo lifts, which are far more advanced than our hydrovators. The T8, T10, and I forget some of the other numbers, but you know, they are our basic hydrovators, and yeah. I just use terminology to differentiate them, so it's easier to tell which is which. Yeah. Compare that to our T8 hydrovators we use. Sure, they're larger and higher capacity, but they are an absolute pain to actually get up because they take so long. Alright. Yeah, it's gonna be full of We're gonna use granite. We're gonna use diorite. We're pulling out all the stops for Federal Tower. I mean, Federal Tower will be by far our nicest building, so we gotta make it look as good as we can. God damn it. Alright. I can tell we are definitely going to have a wide variety of shortages after this thing is complete. Alright. Okay, we're just gonna have to refine more. Then there we go. But before we install any of the flooring, we of course have to patch up this huge hole. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need as much assistance as I could get. There we go. You know what? Never mind. I'll just go get the stone myself. Though. Whoa. There we go. Well, okay, that was a little bit hard, but oh god. That was a little harder than what I expected the landing to be, but I'll take it. Oh yeah. And so about the Poppy stream that was supposed to happen yesterday. Well, there's a good reason it didn't. Number one, there was some stuff I'd rather not go into happening behind the scenes with some of Kai's friends. Yeah, one of them was not in a good state, and we had to really support them. It happens. And number two, before that, when I went to test if I could stream Chapter 2 on my laptop, I made a bit of a not so great discovery. Hang on. Alright, I'm back. But yeah, as I was saying, when I went to test it yesterday, or rather, yesterday, I made a bit of. Well, actually, no. I made a really big, and very shocking discovery. That being that apparently it was not only my desktop that had issues, with GPU usage with it. Yep! My laptop also had the exact same issues, and it got to the point where I had to close out the game as fast as I can. Like, it was hitting 90 plus degrees Celsius. So in other words, I think anything, at least Chapter 2-wise, will be postponed until I could get the new desktop in. And if anything, I think the fact that that was happening alone really signals that I'd be able to handle it. I'm very outgoing. But yeah, if anything, I think the fact that both computers were having the same issue signals that either A, it's an issue with Mob Games not being able to properly optimize Chapter 2 for whatever reason, which again is probably why they shouldn't have done the chapter-based approach. In my opinion, they should have just, instead of chapter-based, what they should have done is just release Chapter 1, saw if people would, you know, be cool with it, and then just release the full game. But that's neither here nor there. Or B, it's because of an issue with Unreal Engine itself, where, for whatever reason, it just eats up a lot of GPU and just almost kills your laptop whenever you try to make, or rather play a game made on it. Quite honestly, I think it's A, because honestly, Stray is also made on Unreal, and that does not have nearly any of the same issues that Poppy Chapter 2 had. But then again, Life is Strange does have the same issues, so I don't know, maybe it's just an issue with Unreal in general, and then certain, you know, big developers who know what they're doing, like Annapurna Interactive, can somehow mitigate it or get around it via optimization techniques and whatnot. Maybe that's the case. Again, I don't know. I'm just thinking here. Because if a big AAA titan like Annapurna could figure out how to optimize Unreal, then a small indie studio like Mob Games shouldn't be having these sorts of issues. So I don't know, maybe it just was the skill level of Mob then compared to now or something. I don't know. Because I know that Chapter 3 doesn't have those issues at all. Well, okay, it does. A little, but not nearly as much. That being said, I will at least give Chapter 4 a shot. probably... I don't know, probably when, again, I do have everything figured out with, you know, the new desktop and all that jazz. Now, I will hold on to it for a while beforehand, but, you know, I won't really play it until we got, you know, the, desktop situation. Or rather, you know, the whole IRL situation in general sorted out. There we go. Perfect. By the end of this, I think that the entire mountainside is gonna be drilled out. Just because of how much it will take just to build all this. Alright. Damn it. Alright. Damn it. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some more diamond armor eventually. Just because I cannot keep using iron armor and just going through it rapidly. Like, with how much iron both factions are using, we're ending up having to go further and further out to find remaining deposits of it. Which is in turn causing more and more issues for us and what we do. Because, yeah, most of our weapons, hell, pretty much all of our equipment, period, is based on iron. We do not use diamond anymore. There we go. Hell yeah, perfect. Whoops. I love granite. Wherever it's put, it just makes things more fancy. Platform looks dull and boring. Just add granite. Building needs to look nice. Just add granite. Speaking of which, let's check if there are any... Because there used to be a large reserve of granite that was being used to construct the Strato Cruiser, or Strato Corvette, back when that was still a thing. What the fuck? That fox is still there? After all this time? After all this time, it's still there? I thought it would have died by now. Or something. Ah, there is. Okay, it's not much, but there's still some here. Also, some stone reserves I see. Yeah, I should really go back to Millennium City more often. There's actually a lot of stuff I left back here. There are just, reasons I do not go back to Millennium City all that much. Namely, how it is right on the monarchy's border now. That's a good reason. Amongst some other things, but... And look at that, Discord is... Well, it says they are being hit by a cyber attack, but... everything looks perfectly stable on my end, so... Okay, they did... Okay, someone did try some crap with Discord. Gabbo, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Currently, we are building, or rather, you know, what the hell? Slowly working on the Federal Tower. And I'm doing pretty alright myself. Thanks. We in the Federation really do try. Mostly. I mean, sure, we, you know, do not really have as nice looking architecture as the monarchy over there, but we really do try, most of the time. Yes, indeed. I do not often sub-beg. I have a lot of apprehension against it. But you are inclined to do so nonetheless. Yeah, at least. At the very least, but still. Alright. It seems that whatever was going on with Discord is past, even though... The fact that it was so easy to... This is just gonna be my complaint right now. Like, I'm just gonna complain about this because, honestly, this is an issue that I've seen becoming way too, and I mean way, way too prevalent. In regards to, you know, safety on a lot of different platforms. And that is that they will talk a big game of safety. And then we'll just not... What the... Okay, something's definitely going on. Something is definitely going on here. Hey, thanks for the sub! It doesn't always immediately show it, but thanks. Alright, see ya, Gabbo. They will talk a big game about it, but then when it comes to, threats that actually matter, they'll spend all their time worrying about bots and not worrying about, living malicious actors that can do way more damage. And they'll literally kill entire platforms with, DDoS and stuff. Welcome back, Rue. I don't know, I just find it ridiculous how... Hey, Furret! There we go. What the hell is my CPU doing? There we go. We really need more sustainable food options long term, to be honest. Like, yeah, bread works for now, but I don't know. And sorry if I'm a little distracted, I am just... I'm just a little distracted because of what was going on. Oh, yes. Um... Right. Yeah, we do have to pay, so... A while back, the Monarchy, or rather we, set up a shop in Wall Street. And unfortunately, we now have to pay the Monarchy. Which... Here we go. This should be enough. I hope. Alright, I'm here to pay the, fee. Alright, I think I could finally focus back on the game, too. The income for the month, not like we had any. Alright, I have to write down. So I guess that means I go to the archives. which are a snaking maze of impossible to navigate. Alright. There we go. Alright, Rue. Alright, now I need to figure out how the hell to get out here. Oh, there you are. Well, we do have Furret's Bistro and Fixer Office. There we go. Monthly income for January, 0 Kreuzers. 0 Kreuzers. Congratulations! Worst opening month to a shop ever. Oh yeah, and where should I leave the Kreuzers for? Alright. Was about to be. Alright, so we're gonna need to put 12 big ones, which I have saved up. Well, okay, this is actually the money meant for something else, but there we go. Perfect. Like, I knew that Automax would kind of be, you know, a bit of a shit show starting out, but even this is worse than I imagined. Maybe somebody will buy here. Maybe somebody will finally buy from here. Maybe. Maybe. In which case, I'd be smiling. We really need to find somebody to manage the Automax. There we go. Da, 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 da. maybe someday people will buy from it. Maybe. But for now, we're just gonna have to work on... you know, the Federation Tower. You know what? Maybe I'll just call it something a little more fancy than just Federation Tower. Heaven's Pillar. Yeah, that's better. That's more fancy. And plus, it kind of fits, you know, the mood we are going for in general. Like, sure, we're going for somewhere fancy. That's what we're going for. But... we also want somewhere that's a little more, you know... not really exotic, but... I don't know. Glamorous than the monarchy's just Yosuba Tower. Not sure we'll actually achieve that, but we'll try. We'll try. And best of all, we will not be using any flammable materials in its construction. No, no, no. We learned our lesson from our cozy tat apartments. There we go. What the? Let's burn them all. Crap. There we go. Eventually, I think one of my big goals will be getting someone to work the shop, just because. Yeah, I really need to find somebody to run the shop, just because, as I said, I was checking down detectors some more there. Yeah, as I said, I can't be expected to run the, Automax shop while also running the whole Federation with all of its problems. It's kind of like I just have to juggle a whole bunch of things. And yeah, it just gets very messy from there. Oh my god, what is going on now? Yep, nope, the phone is just... I love it when my monitoring phone breaks. Yeah, I definitely think this Samsung is on its last legs. It's been having just more and more issues. And, like, it's not only this stream, too. A whole bunch of other streams where I rely on it to, monitor and make sure I can, nothing goes wrong. It's been having increasing amounts of issues. So my old Samsung and my PC seem to be going in rapid succession. That is... Jesus. Hopefully I can figure out some way to keep it alive, just because, like, here's the thing about this Samsung. Not only is it, you know, what I use to monitor my streams, just because, again, I cannot trust my own computer. To do it for me. And I know I have the new laptop, but understand that the trauma from Vixen will never go away. You know, all those bad experiences with Vixen will never, ever go away. But yeah, it is what I use to monitor my streams. And lately, god damn it, it's been having more and more issues. With stability, with performance, with a lot of things. And sure, YouTube might be, like, the main thing it's been having trouble with, but no, it's been having trouble on all fronts, pretty much. And again, a lot of the issues are just because it's old and, you know, things are not really working that well anymore, but hopefully it lasts a little bit longer. Oh yeah, it has to stay on the charger constantly because its battery cannot hold a charge. Wonder what's going on over there? I do not come down here much at all anymore. There we go. I really need to build a full walkway eventually. Maybe one day. Though let's be honest here, granite is the only thing that's actually valuable in this mine anymore. Other than that, it's pretty much got no value to me at all. Alright. Ooh, there we are. Okay, so there was some... Alright. I'm back. I am low on health and everything. There we go. Oh, the Yotsuba Tower is... So, remember last time, or rather, you know, 2 streams ago, I guess, 2 episodes ago, when we took a tour of that big tower, yeah, that's the Yotsuba Tower. I.e., what, our Heaven Pillar is an answer to. Whoa! To infinity! And your mom! It's been years since I got to say that. No, really. It actually has been years. I think the last time... Yes. Even though you can also see Heaven's Pillar in the distance. Even though that one's gonna take a little while before it's even ready. Yes, that's the, Yep. Did they add more on it? I really hope they did. Alright. We are running out of cash. Yep, those are our only 2. Here you go. But yeah, the Federation is damn near bankrupt again. Ho ho ho! Hell yeah, I know what this is. Hey, look, there's my laptop. Well, not exactly my laptop, but you know what I mean. Hang on. Yeah. Honestly, if CPU fighting gets that bad to the point where my bit rate is just tanking, I really need to figure out something about a new desktop just because. Now this brings back memories. Let's see, what characters did we meet here? We met Mari. Okay, we met her in the tree stump, but we met a lot of other ones here. Yep. An exact replica. So many memories. Amori was really, honestly, where my channel took off, more or less. To be honest, if it wasn't for Amori, I'd imagine that I wouldn't know FNAF Team. I wouldn't have found Spilled Funk. Hell, I'd probably not have half my team. First game crashed. He'll be back. Yeah. We sure did. And then the rest was history. Hell yeah! Nice. I do not know why the hell my CPU maxes. Well, actually, I do. It's because Minecraft takes up a lot of CPU, and it ends up constantly CPU fighting with the encoder. Which is not a good situation. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, the CPU fighting is the only thing I do not like about streaming on this laptop, is just because this laptop does not have a dedicated encoder because, no NVIDIA GPU. So CPU hoggers like Minecraft, you can have some major tech issues halfway through. But damn, it's really becoming... It's becoming something amazing. Uh-oh. Ah! Those kind of freak me out, not gonna lie. Alright. We consider them citizens too, mostly? You're in the Federation, but... you know, that's as long as they are not starting problems. You know, if they're trying to kill anyone, obviously we're gonna have some problems. Oh, I was thinking you were talking about the piglin. Like the piglin? Yeah, that we have problems with. Alright. Oh, Jesus. There are so many animals back there. It's a weird mass of just animals and fur. Yeehaw! But yeah, I think that the first phase of Heaven's Pillar, or Federation Tower, depending on which you want to go by, is mostly done. Like, we pretty much, you know, planned out the majority, or, you know, the main parts of the tower and how each of the levels will go together. Now, some of the higher levels above, damn it. what did you find? That's all we had. Yeah, the Federation is... I think the big problem, the big enemy of this... Alright, so the first 11 floors are pretty much planned out. Now, above floor 11, there will be, you know, some other stuff. But, I don't know, that might be spaced differently. Just because those are, you know, gonna be nicer. Damn it. This is gonna be the nicer levels. And then... how I think we're gonna do the elevator system is, since we're using the older Federation elevators, God damn it. It's alright. Yeah, since we're gonna be using the older ones, they're not gonna be flush against the wall, like the Monarchy turbo lifts. They're gonna be a lot bulkier, take up a lot more room before cross. So that's gonna be a bit of a consideration we're gonna have to have. And then at the very top is gonna be a little bit of a penthouse in the living area, mainly for me. Yeah, but then again, we don't really have that kind of money. At least not yet. I don't know, maybe the top 3 floors for the penthouse we could use one? compare that to the federal elevator, which you only really need a wire source on the top of it, and then everywhere else can be just, you know, there we go. Hell yeah. There we go. Perfect. It's secure again. Well, mostly. For as secure as an active construction site can be. But yes, I can see it now. I can see the finished product. And it is glorious. Holy horses! Again, more useful to the monarchy than the Federation because the monarchy has extensive ground territory. The Federation, on the other hand, not so much. FNAF team, his army uses horses. Honestly, yes. Yes, I am. Like, yes, bread's the easiest thing to come by for us, but here's the thing. Bread is the easiest thing for us to make. We do not, have the proper farms for... Hell yeah. Yeah, the cutouts are definitely a combo of the bullcrap with this office and just... And once again, just CPU fighting constantly. Alright. Yeah, I want some cooked steak. Thanks. This is so good. Hell yeah. Unfortunately, Kai still cannot join because of, stupid Nintendo bullcrap. Eventually, we will have a solution. Eventually. Maybe. Holy. That's insane. Now that's a jumping horse. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, cakes are something. Like, there's a good reason we do not make them here in the Federation. Needless to say. Da, 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 da. Alright. What's... There we are! Yep. Alright, let's see here. Where are we gonna mark this? Yeah, right there. And then we're gonna Perfect. Welcome back, Rue. Alright. There we go. You know me. Gotta have a heart pattern somewhere. Alright. The floor is almost finished. But look at that. So beautiful. There we go. Again, you know, there will be some parts where, no, the Yosuba Tower will have huge advantages on us, but in sheer size, in terms of sheer size, Heaven's Pillar is gonna be unbeaten. Yeah, which is now located elsewhere. Yep, before the 17 colony was even finished. Alright. Yeah, it seems like crisis averted for now with Discord Roblox stuff. Still, the fact that, you know, large-scale DDoSes are just allowed to happen like that, just gonna say it, you know what, no, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm just gonna come out and just say it. What the hell has happened to, like, actual security on platforms recently? I know I do not talk about this very often, mainly because, you know, I focus on fun stuff, but now I just feel like I have to. Oh my god. Hang on, it's hiccuping a bit because Minecraft is eating up my CPU again. Which I don't even know what it does when it does that. Yeah. The LFS Cascada. Never finished. Sold it for a very specific reason, I might add. A reason we do not talk about. More CPU fighting. Of course. a new desktop eventually. I will have a new desktop eventually. And then there will be no more CPU fighting issues, because then I will have NVIDIA again. And thus, a dedicated GPU that can actually encode things. Again, I don't know when I will have this new desktop. I really have no idea. But, I'm planning it for the future. Probably after I get, as I said before, it will definitely require a lot more to save up. I will definitely need to reduce stream hours to actually do the work to save up for it, but we will have it eventually. There we go. Sure. Whoa! Holy! Now this is awesome. I love this. So we got helmets, we got S9s, we got... Ooh. Yep. Spill's armor's set, and then Deku's. Bill's a very busy guy, so doesn't come on very often, but holy. This is awesome. And the helmet was destroyed, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Well, you guys did destroy most of my diamond armor then, and I did not have any iron to, build anything new. Right about now. But this is awesome. That's awesome. Alright, so how we get out of here? Oh. But that was awesome. Probably one of the coolest things we've seen on stream. But, anywho, I think I should at least explain to Furret and the others what's been going on with my current IRL and financial situation and all that jazz. I know I explained it to FNAF team, and I know I explained it to most of my viewers already. Like, most of you guys know about that. And if you don't, then just go back and watch the stream last Saturday. And you'll pretty much understand what's going on. Long story short, I'm not exactly gonna graduate, but not gonna be as active either. To put it like that. Mine. So I guess you could call it, I don't know, semi-graduation, where, I'm still gonna be active enough. And, we'll still stream every once a week to once a month, you know, depending on my schedule. And, you know, I will still be involved with the group. But, you know, I won't be nearly as involved or as active as I once was. And that all has to do with, you know, the IRL job situation, my financial situation, and all that. And just a lot of stuff that, you know, eventually needs to happen. So, yeah, needless to say, you know, it's, you know, I'm not gonna be fully gone, but starting, whoa, hell yeah. And then look at Max. Look at Max. Yep. Furt, you are officially richer than literally the entire Federation. Exactly. Yep, which I could definitely say Max isn't exactly in debt, but it's not exactly doing well either. Alright. But yeah, as I was trying to explain, you know, I will be slowing down quite a bit over the next few months. Generally, you know, but don't worry, the night I do eventually get hired, we will have, or rather, you know, the night before I, you know, get hired, because I will let people know when I do find a successful offering. Yeah, the night before I do get hired, we will have, you know, a bit of a Which I imagine... we'll have, you know, a bit of a... I don't know. Going away stream, I guess. I don't know. Lolbelia never dies. No, the Lolbelian Federation only mutates into a new form. Yeah, I agree. Like, there's a lot of other good series we've had. Lob Corp, you know, back when my desktop was actually still functional, mostly. Amore, which was really the first thing that really sparked the initial growth and golden age of, you know, Schrodinger. And we also had Stanley Parable. One Shot, which... oh my god, One Shot. How do I even begin to describe One Shot? Simple. One Shot is not something you describe. It's something you have to experience. And then there's Stray, even though Stray was, you know... I literally Iron Man'd that game and completed it in one stream. And then did a two-part stream, starting off from Bendy, again on it. But this series is pretty much, you know, what most people think of when they think of Schrodinger Valentine. That, and again. You know, Stray, One Shot, Lob Corp, a bunch of others. And Amore. I will tell you one thing most people do not think about when they think about me, though. That's certainly one thing most people don't think about when they think about me. Not that all of them were bad, but... Honestly, I'd rather watch... Let's see, what other series was kind of bad in my books? Like, what other bad series have I made? Oh! I just found a bad series. Okay, that's a little controversial. Hey, hun, how you doing? Most people like that one. Really, for as bad as the game was, I had fun with that one. Oh, right! Um... You know what? No, we're going there. Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I'd rather watch that series of mine than my VR chat streams. That's better. You know, other than the obvious, i.e., you know, Cold Steel. Yes, Trails of Cold Steel 1. Like, okay, the VR chat streams, they were not as bad as that. Okay? Like, Cold Steel 1 was a whole other level of bad compared to those. But I would actually put Doki Doki above them, just because, number one, like, a certain person, I'd rather not say the name of, meddled those VRC streams to death and back. Often leading to situations where I had to private the VOD, as they, you know, directly endangered me and other people, and let in just really just awful, awful people. And number two, and more importantly, alright, Siru. But yeah, number two, and more importantly, the other big thing with the VR chat streams was I literally had no control over anything there. Like, you know, I'm cool with having no control or having, you know, little control. But to the point where I literally could not control or, you know, intervene or even suggest my ideas that were often overridden or overruled, or, you know, try to take control if things get dangerous, and try to properly vet and keep people safe. God forbid somebody did that. Yeah, God forbid somebody tried to keep the crew safe on the VRC streams. Yeah, despite everything. Or rather, you know, it just got so bad to the point where those streams were just awful for me. And, you know, that's where I really take up a problem, because, you know, then, you know, like, usually, I never take control unless there's good reason to. Like, somebody is repeatedly endangering others, or you know, there are actual security concerns that warrant it. And but let's think about this. Oh yeah, that's right. But, you know, in the case of these people in this team, you know, they just would not let me intervene. Despite repeated demonstration that they refused to take care of the security situation that was going on, that they refused to keep their members safe. They would just not let me do anything about it. And or any outside help, for that matter. Exactly. Hey Skylar, how you doing? So saw what we kinda talked about last time, right? That you know, I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, that, in the coming few weeks and months, I will be, I don't know, semi-graduating because of the IRL job thing. Rather more like 90%. The other 10% being, occasional streams and still being occasionally involved, but nowhere near what I once was. Oh yeah, and with that in mind, yeah, focus on Akihiko has kinda stalled out a little bit as I've been focusing on all the IRL stuff and whatnot. Hell yeah! I really hoped it was worth the wait, though. Really hope. Holy... Yeah. And meanwhile, I'm at, like, what, 38? But yeah, long story short about the talk regarding the VR chat stuff is, I'm cool with, having very little control and, being low down and just going with it. But what I'm not cool with is when people just do not allow others to intervene and take control of situations that have obviously escalated very out of hand. Alright. Good night, FNAF team. Alright. I think this is probably where we're gonna end off. So yeah. That's pretty much it for this stream. We made actually quite a bit of progress on Heaven's Pillar, as it's now known. Again, it's gonna take a lot more than just that to actually finish the thing. And I could only imagine the cost is just going to go up even further. But, you know, it's getting there. Now, since we do not really have any practical or rather proper doctrine for building skyscrapers, it's gonna be a bit of a, you know, a bit of a hassle at first. But hey, it's you know, it's a better start than nothing, I guess. Now one thing I will definitely say is we also got to figure out the financial situation sooner or later. Like, okay, we do have enough for now, but yeah, it's kinda declining a bit. Or rather, yeah, our, as you can tell by looking at our federal treasury, things are not going too well. Or rather, you know, it's not gonna last much longer unless we do something. Oh, god damn it! And also, oh, Come on! Also, Addie has apparently joined up with Furret now. And they are now working together in the bistro. Which, hey, I'm cool with it. All things considered. I'm perfectly cool. And plus, if, you know, plus, she is at least helping make some money to keep a few of our projects going. Even though it's a little embarrassing that we are reliant on foreign money to actually get anything done. We'll build our own economy, I promise, eventually. Eventually? I know I say that and then it never happens, but this time I am 100% sure it will happen. Probably. As I said before, Lolbelia never dies. It only mutates into a new form. Oh yeah, we also saw some new updates with the Dream World, which I definitely think the Dreamscape will have a lot more significance going forward. I mean, I know it's just, you know, a little experience now, but definitely think it will probably go somewhere. So, yeah. Yeah, hopefully we do eventually find a solution to everything. And I'm really excited to see, you know, where it goes next. I mean, there's a lot more stuff happening now. Especially with, you know, the Dreamscape and all that. And I don't know. It will definitely... I could tell that we're headed somewhere interesting. That much is certain. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, what will we be doing tomorrow? Well, tomorrow... I don't know, Wednesday's... Wednesday's always been a bit of a weird day for me. Only because, you know, it's one of my busier days, so... Sometimes I stream, sometimes I don't. It all depends on what I'm feeling. But if we do stream tomorrow, probably gonna be Roblox. And then Thursday will most definitely be Roblox, because... yeah, we are not trying Poppy again. And with my desktop out of commission, there's no chance of, you know, Gary's Mod happening, anything with Life is Strange happening, or any of that jazz. We're pretty much stuck on, you know, stuff that will not eat up 100% of my laptop's SSD, and that's it. So yeah, our options are a bit more limited now, but we will make the most of it. That much is certain. But anyway, I gotta get going. In any case, forever, you pretty much know the drill. So thank you all for watching this wonderful stream here up day, night, week, whatever, and I will see ya all either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling. Or, depending on what happens. So, yeah. Good night, everyone. Stay classy, everyone, and good night. And I will see y'all tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how I'm feeling and what's happening. So, yeah. See you there, everyone.